Welcome back to another guide to, with me, MrSealyp. The Fortschritt E-303 self-propelled mower assembly pack, however you want to call this one. This is a new mod out by Aaa Modding or Aaa Modding. This comes with 4 pieces of equipment. It comes with the self-propelled mower itself, the E-303. It comes with the mower, the actual header itself, which has got a kind of built-in trailer to it, which is the E-025. Then we've got the E-318 windrower and the E-318 tedder. This one is the tedder, this one is the windrower. I'll explain how I know in a moment, because when you look at them both, there's not really much difference to them. This one's got an end plate, so I'll explain that in a moment. This is a 15 slot machine. The mower header is another 8 slots. The windrower is 6 slots and the tedder is 5 slots. So depending on what your slot count's looking like, whether you desperately want to use these or not, we shall see. Now, what I will say is this: I haven't used this yet. I got it all out, I did my thumbnail, and I haven't actually used it. So I'm going to be using it with you for the first time. So bear with me if this doesn't go exactly to plan. Now, what we will do is have a quick look into the store. This is under mowers. If I scroll across, we have got the Fortschritt E303 and the E025 header. The actual 303 itself is 45,000 and the header's 15, putting us in a healthy 60,000 pounds, euros or dollars for a mower. It doesn't come in any other colours. That's it. It comes in the Fortschritt green. 45,000 is not too bad, I have to say. There is the Massey Ferguson pack self-propelled mower available as well. Obviously there are other mowers too, but if you want a self-propelled one rather than using a tractor, having it all sort of compact in one unit, this is the thing for you. The header, again, just comes in the green, nothing else. It's a 5 metre header. This will mow at 9 miles per hour. That will drive at 18. So I was looking on the where is it? It's only 80 horsepower. Not bad at all. Now, the other piece of equipment aren't in there because they come under tedders and mowers. So if I go to tedders and scroll across, we have got the E318T for tedder, which is 12,000. I have to say, I think that the attachments are a bit pricey. May just be me. The other weird thing I'm not sure about here, again, this may just be me. The mower is 5 metres, but the tedder's only 3. So if we come back out of there and we go into windrowers, we scroll across, we've got the E318, which is the windrower, another 12,000, also 3 metres. So I'm not sure how this works. What I thought when I first saw this pack, what I really hoped was that the front mower went on the front, obviously, and that you could either put one of these on the tedder or the windrower on the back. Because I thought what would be really cool then is you can mow. Now I assumed as well this would put this into a swath in the middle, and then you could ted it. But then you think, well, if it puts into a swath in the middle, why do you need to windrow it? But when you look round at the back, that's just a normal trailer hitch. These don't attach on the back, they attach on the front. Which to me then makes you think, well, you're not technically gaining anything. At least with some of the tractors, you can stick a mower on the front, you could put a tedder on the back if you wanted to, or a mower on the front and windrow on the back, depending on, again, what you're doing. It's a cool bit of kit. So what we've got to do now is try it out. So let's jump in. That lovely Fortschritt rattle. We seem to get a lot on the Fortschritt mods. It looks brilliant. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is put the header on. I may need to open up the help window in a minute because I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. Attachment is very, very neat and tidy. The hooks go in, the springs move, animations are great. So that's the header, but the trailer's actually attached. What I've got to do now, I think it's L1 and X, is it? Or just X? L1 and X. L1 and X removes the trailer, L1 and X puts it back again. It doesn't fold away, it just sort of appears then disappears, but you know. So there's my header. So what I'm going to do is hopefully I'm just going to run up this strip here, which is about, maybe it's a bit narrower than 5 metres, but that's alright. So let's turn it on. I was expecting it to be a lot louder. Thought it might be a bit clanky. We've got our normal lights, we've got our rear lights, and then we've got our front work lights, like so. We do have a beacon on this one. And from in-cab, very tidy. Again, with this one, no dash lights or anything like that. Visibility's not great, I'll be honest. I think because it's quite a little boxy cab and it stands quite tall, with those two pillars in front of you either side of the steering wheel, visibility's not brilliant. But I mean, that's the vehicle. It's nothing to do with the modder or the mod. It's just the vehicle itself. I'm just kind of giving you some commentary. Nice details on the different parts spinning, I have to say, on the ends. Very cool. So let's mow and see what happens. Now weirdly, that does actually leave a swath. So my question then is, what do you need a windrower for? If that doesn't leave that spread out, why a windrower? Slightly baffling, that one. I'm going to check when we get back to make sure that this the tether doesn't go on the back. I don't think it does. It's a bit peculiar. Unless when you TED it spreads it all again, and then you need the windrower then to tidy it up again. Don't know. Let's stop there. Don't need to do like miles and miles. Let's just do that little bit, lift that up and turn away. Now, with that rear trailer hook, I haven't tried with any standard trailers. I'm not quite sure why you would. I love that rear kind of suspension arm rocking across the back of there. Look at that kind of rear axle movement there. Very, very good. I did try this on the smallest of the loading wagons and it wouldn't hook up. So my first thought again was, because I know the Massey Ferguson does it, let's, what do we want to do? Put that back out and then disconnect. I was really hoping I could hook a loading wagon up behind, so then you can mow and pick up grass. You could either then mow then TED then pick up grass, I don't know, but it wouldn't hook up. So yeah, now what I will do, I'm just going to back up to this just in case, but I have to say, looking at both of these, let's just unpack very quickly. Looking at both of these, you've got the hook up things here where the springs latch, where the hooks latch in off the front. This is not designed for a rear hookup. Definitely isn't. So this one is the tether. I put the tether there first. This 318T. So there's not even any point me reversing onto that, because I know it's not going. Let's spin this around. And let's hook it up. So, should take those on, do I? Let's turn it on again. Nice animations, very tidy. PTO attaches on the other end. Let's drop it down and see what it does. I'll say see what it does. I'm hoping. Oh, whoa! Hang on a minute. Oh, it chucks out the side. Wow. Okay. So it. I wasn't expecting that. Let's zoom out here. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I really wasn't expecting that. That actually looks really cool. I like that. I mean, it means you're going to be double handling everything, but to be fair, that's pretty cool, isn't it? It would be nice though, I have to say. I mean, it's a minor thing. It would be nice if you could have the mower on the front and the tedder on the back, so that it mows and then when it teds it throws out to the side like that, so then you would get that kind of that line there in front of you as you're mowing, and then yeah, I mean that's incredibly cool. And this is tedding at 11 miles an hour. It's not too bad at all. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Don't know why that's making me smile so much. I'm not sure why. Turn that off, lift it up. There's your tedder. I know the Merge Max windrower does that. You can throw it out either side, and I think the Chrome Big M you can set it on full wide swath or central swath, and I think on the new one for FS19 you can adjust swath sides. I think I'm trying to remember. I keep saying on various different fact sheets. I've seen so many fact sheets, and we've done so many bits of information. It's hard to keep track of what was on what, but I'm pretty sure it was. So now we're going to hook up, blimey, the windrower. Again, very nice, neat attaching. I didn't come onto that straight, so that wasn't particularly great on my part. Now, the end plate on this, the only thing I could tell that was different really was this side's got an end plate. And I suppose a little bit like the Merge Max in the Coon pack, if we unfold it, that comes out like that. So I'm assuming this is going to do the same. It's going to flick it out and it's going to put it in a windrow to the side, so everything's going to the left. Sounds familiar. Maybe this was made by Beyonce, who knows. Anyway, let's turn it on, drop it down, and let's see what happens with our windrow, shall we? There we go. It isn't much, I have to say, from what you've got in front. Let's just stop there a second. Let's have a look. From what we've got here, which is fairly wide I suppose, that will still get picked up by any loading wagon. That is a much tighter, much neater little mound for a windrow. It's very cool. I like this, chucking it all out the side. It's pretty cool. And there you go, there's your windrower. It's a nice little pack, this. I do like it. It's very good. I need to make sure I line up a little bit better. I think that's where I'm going wrong. I'm not actually lined up properly. But there you go. That is it. The Fortschritt E303, E025, E318T, the Tedder, and the E318 windrower from Aaa Mowing or Aaa Mowing. Mowing? What am I talking about? Modding. Aaa Modding. I apologise. Aaa Modding. This was a mowing and tedding. I'm confusing myself. And there you go. That's it. Like I say, a couple of little drawbacks, tiny little things. It's a pity it doesn't hook up to a loading wagon. There may be a modded one that it might hook up to. I couldn't get it to hook up to the small Pottinger Euro Boss. And to be fair, you wouldn't want to be hooking it up to anything bigger than that anyway. I couldn't think of any other way you could pick up. I mean, yeah, I really don't know. But that's it. That's the pack. They're 4 little bits of machinery. Very, very neat, tidy mods. Sound effects are great. Incredibly detailed. Didn't really go around this in enough detail at the start, did I? To be fair, but again, I'll do it now. I don't want to miss out on this. Incredibly neat, tidy. The detailing on here is great. I mean, look at this. Even down to the decals here. How tiny they are, but not at all blurry. Incredibly neat. Very nice mod indeed. Very nice. It's on the seat. Did I say hove or no? Move? Move maybe. Anyway, I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.